zombies were walking. Oh wait, it's the fourth movie now. Apparently, when they're on the rooftop of this prison, and the zombies have like entered the prison and they are overrun. All zombies can run. How did are zombies evolving now or something? Like what's going on? Like the movies are really bad at explaining. I think they say once or twice that, oh god, what was that? I think that zombie has evolved or something. They said that like once,
Well,
and
that continue.
yeah, I just kind of think it's really poor thing. For example, I have mentioned this before, and it's gonna take a few minutes to explain this probably, but um, basically, so in the games, in the fourth game, they introduced a new zombie type that's not a virus, it's a parasite, and it's called the Las Plagas. It's inserted into a human host through the throat of the mouth, like the mouth and then down the throat, and it's like like infesting your body, and it grows, and there's a couple of different stages on how it evolves and whatnot. Basically, what this Las Plagas do is it takes control of the human host or animal or whatever it is taking control of. But these things are not mindless. Like, they just go on and want to eat people. They don't even eat people at all. Basically, what they do, they have a master who can control them, so they are like drones. So T-virus, zombies who eat people. They eat meat. Las Plagas uh, are infested with a parasite, and they become drones basically. And then in the fifth movie, they are in Africa and they meet an evolved form of the Las Plagas called the Maijin. And this thing is like even more aggressive, even better than the Las Plagas. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the movie has its own versions. Basically, by the fourth movie, they introduce the Maijin zombie. But in the movies, the Maijin zombie is not a completely separate zombie. Here, it's a regular zombie who's been evolved into something that can run, have like tentacle mouth, like tentacle slash flower mouth, and it's
Flowers.
exactly like it's in the movies. It's not even a parasite. It's just a zombie who's gotten evolved into something worse. And they have the in the movies, the Las Plagas zombies are it's a virus too, but it's people. It's like they are people, but they are zombies, and they can still maneuver guns and vehicles. And they are introduced in the fifth movie, when someone says like release the Las Plagas, and you see like this entire army of either German or Russian looking guys, like with clothing and machine guns and vehicles and everything, and bazookas and fuck not. And so they really switched up the different zombie types from movie to games, or games to movies. And it works, but it was really weird, kind of, to see this, what they did with it.
Hmm.
It's a lot of fucking information right there.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot to take in.
Yeah. Oh god. So uh yes, exactly.
Exactly. Now the next motherfucking wait, not that's not a question. What's a question? I don't know. Uh, what are your expectations of the new movie? Like, what are you thinking they're gonna introduce something new that can amaze everybody as the last and the most epic part of them all, the last one?
Well, in the trailer you see this new type of zombie or something. It's some kind of brute, like a monster brute, that Alice
But
is fighting, and I don't know if it's gonna. I mean, of course they're gonna introduce some kind of new zombie. It's like a staple of the series. Each new movie introduces 1 to 2 new zombies. That's
well,
kind of what I think they're gonna do new. And they're gonna have deaths of main characters, most likely, because that's what Hollywood movies do.
most likely. But then again, the brute thing that was almost in every movie. There was at least one huge ass motherfucking zombie that did shit in every movie.
Yeah, but I'm also excited to see what type of brute this is. Like, is it gonna be a new thing for the movies, or is it gonna be a thing from the games? Because all the other brutes from the movies have been done in the games. Like, the second game, for example. I mean, a second movie. In the second movie, there's this huge freaking beast with like a machine gun for arm, and he's like almost unstoppable. He's called Nemesis, and
Yes.
he's in the third game, actually, but in second movie, and he is very, very faithful to the games. He looks the part, he acts the part, he says the same thing, which is one-liner, stars, which is the name of this special police force thing, basically the quote-unquote main enemy of Umbrella Corps, kind of, in a way. And this Nemesis has like been programmed to go out and kill the stars, killed stars, both in the games and movies. And so that's good. And in the third movie, we have what the fuck is he called? It's this doctor. He gets injected with the G virus, which is also in the games, and it's the same characters from the games, and the same thing happens to him in the games. He becomes I can't remember what it's called, but he gets like this fucking freaky eye on his shoulder. He gets like superpowers. He grows bigger, and he gets like fucking tentacles or something, and it happens in the games too. So that's and also in the fourth and fifth movies, there's this huge ass bitch with like an hammer/axe, which is actually introduced in the fifth game, which is called like Axeman, is one of the names for it, I think, if I remember correctly. It was that one is also very, like, all these big brutes in the movies, they are very faithful both in looks and actions to the games. So that's that's good to see. And actually the main characters are also very faithful to the games, like their appearances, their how they act, and what they do and whatnot. So that's so it's like the movies are faithful and takes lots of inspirations, and they take storylines from the games and adapt them to the TV, but makes tons of new crap as well, which in its own ways kind of work. As far as you don't sit there and completely compare them to the games, and basically if that's all you're gonna do and sit there and compare the games to the movies, and you like one over the other, then you're most likely gonna hate the other that you don't like as much in the end, if you do nothing but compare them. This is why it's important to see them as two separate entities, two separate universes, which it is. That's what they were going for. It's not a direct adaptation. It's a adaptation of the Resident Evil franchise, not separate games, but the franchise, and then the rest are basically just inspirations, as well as recurring characters from the games. that they take into the movies.
Huh.
Is
All
it?
right.
So you guys who's watching this, like 1, 2, 3 persons, I don't know, anyone's watching this, what are your thoughts on the Resident Evil franchise, both movies and games? I wanna hear if you have anything, if you have anything to say about it. I've talked so much now, so I want to see if you have anything to say.
I wonder.
Hash,
Wait.
hashtag probably not gonna get any answers from anyone watching this, if there's anyone watching this.
I don't know. One just left.
I know. Jeez.
Okay. I'm hearing noises.
Phew, we've been talking for well over an hour now. Jeez, that's a long time.
Well, mostly you.
Yes. Yeah, I guess that's. But I love talking, and I mean, of course, I would love to have like at least 20 people sitting there, but I don't know how entertaining this actually is to people. And either way, I'm just glad I have something to like somewhere to just talk. I just want to get these things out there, just talk, and people who want to, they can sit there and listen if they want to. That's you know. So I see like so 2 people watching right now. It's quite bad, but I also just started out, so I mean, of course I'm not gonna go like fucking 100 viewers right now. And it's not the. I don't have anything in the background either way, so I think that's a huge turn off too, to be honest.
Oh, you don't need anything in the background if we are simply talking, because unless we're playing the game itself or some random gameplay, because that would focus the viewers away from the main idea of this. Anyway,
But people usually, I just want to like get it out there that people usually stay because they have something to do. Because I mean, my idea of this is people can do whatever they want and listen to this. Like they can fucking drive a car or do homework and listen to this. That's my idea, but others may not be that interested. I don't know. But yeah, as you said, like moving on. Do you have anything you would like to add on Resident Evil here?
I don't know what the hell. I honestly don't know what else I can add more.
I could probably add something myself. I'm not sure, to be honest, but I've talked so much about it now. I don't know. I don't know if I can come up with something like right now to talk about. I've gotten so much said already. So should we end it here maybe then?
I assume so. This is an okay note to end on.
Yeah, I agree to that. So yeah, it was really nice talking to you here, even though we didn't really have any viewers, like max 5. And but it was okay, and it was fun just talking, talking. I was glad I had someone to talk to also. That I don't know, it's makes it more real, if that makes any sense, talking to someone. And so yeah, that's we're both excited to see what the new movie is gonna bring. If there's gonna be like what new things it's gonna bring to the table, what how and who they are gonna kill off, and how it's all gonna end. And I'm that kind of guy who wants to see certain things go on and on forever because I